advantageous matchups. That ball is slammed deep to right field, and that's going to get way out of here.
Hey Lions fans, welcome to this week's episode of Inside the Pride.
This week we interviewed Phill Horton. Let's take a look.
Hello Lions fans, I'm here with Phill Buckets Horton, National Tournament MVP. Played a tough Northwestern team, Sweet 16. Yep, down 17 with 7 minutes to play. What was Coach Stutz telling you in the huddle?
Coach Stutz, he told us to scratch everything we did from the start of the game to 10 minutes left, 7 minutes left. Yeah. He said we're just going to go back to doing what we do, getting in people, pressuring the ball, turning our defense up, and we got back to the basics, and the game started to turn around for sure.
Another accolade that you had was a conference tournament MVP.
Going into conference, mindset was just rim, threes, and just defense. It was a lot of stuff going through my mind, and just Coach was coaching me hard that tournament too, if you didn't know. And it was just...
Coach Stutz coaches Phill Horton very hard.
Very hard.
Every single day in practice, on Phill, but Phill responds well.
Yeah, always. But just seeing what, I had 23 points the first game and then 14 the second game.
Yep.
That's all it took, and I was named conference tournament MVP. And I'm glad, thank God, and everybody. It was a special moment. It was like my first real award at the time because, never really won anything else.
Do you think that the preparation in the preseason goes towards the emotion that you feel in the postseason of seeing all of your work and all of the times you come in and check in and do your job and put the work in, seeing that all pay off? What's that feel like?
Man, tough week in general. Just preseason ball here at Freed is like anything else. It's like the stuff we do here is like you won't do it anywhere else. And I think that's what kind of keeps us together as a team. Just knowing that we done been through the worst. We done been on the hills. We done been in the lake, flipping tires, in the mud, army crawls, in the sand. Just having all that in your mind as you win the last game is like, okay, so that wasn't for nothing. Like that work right there, that brought us together, and that helped us pay off. So that's a good feeling, knowing that, for sure.
This Wednesday, our men and women's tennis teams went up to Knoxville, Tennessee to take on Johnson University. Our men's team came out on top, winning 5-2, and our women's team also won with a score of 4-3.
On Thursday, our men's and women's tennis teams took on Cumberland University. The men's team battled hard but lost 6-1. The women's team also fought hard but fell 7-0.
Friday, our softball team took on number 15 Cumberland Patriots. The Lady Lions lost 7-1 with Olivia Eggleston and Lana Rowland led the way with each having 2 hits.
The baseball team also had a game against Campbellsville on Friday. The Lions put together a nice 13-7 victory. Tyree Claxton led the team with 4 RBIs thanks to a grand slam he hit in the first inning. Drake Blackwood, Hunter McLemore, and Trace Anderson all had 3-hit performances at the plate en route to the Lions' excellent performance as a team at the plate. Colton Bryant earned his 4th win of the season in his relief appearance, and Justin Smarr tossed the final 4 innings on the mound, earning his 2nd save of the season.
Then Saturday, our softball team had a doubleheader against number 15 Cumberland's Patriots. Game 1, the Lady Lions won 6-1 with Lana Rowland leading the team with 2 hits and Kathy Gartrell going the complete game with 6 strikeouts. Game 2, the Lady Lions were able to win the series in a close one, winning 4-3. Malia Hardy had 2 of the 10 hits, and Hannah Jones tossed a complete game.
The baseball team had a doubleheader against Campbellsville on Saturday. The Lions won the first game 8-4 in 7 innings behind Hunter McLemore's complete game and timely hitting from Hunter Ryan, Brooks Jones, and Brennan Peterson. The Lions also won Game 2 of the doubleheader 11-10. Campbellsville jumped out to an 8-2 lead in the second inning, but the Lions roared back, outscoring Campbellsville 9-2 the rest of the game. Colin Milligan led the team with 4 RBIs thanks to his 3-hit performance, including 2 2-run home runs.
Our men's and women's tennis teams took on Campbellsville here at home Unfortunately, both came up short, with the men's losing 6-1 and the women's losing 7-0.
This week, we asked the golf team what is one of their most impressive shots they've pulled off. Let's take a look.
I would say one of the most impressive shots I've hit was a few weeks ago down in Gainesville, Georgia. We were playing, and I think it was the day I was playing with Drake, but it was a par 5, and I hit a good drive, hit a terrible second shot, right? I was over in the trees, and I had 100 yards left, and there was like a 2-yard gap in the trees that I could hit to the green. So I just pulled an 8-iron, punched it through, rolled up there to 15 feet, drained the birdie putt.
This impressive shot I pulled off personally was today, hole 18. I hit my drive into the woods. I punched out a 5-iron while I was deep in the woods, had no side of the green, and hit it to 20 feet, ended up making the par.
Number 2 at the Golden Eagle Golf Course in Cookeville, Tennessee. I punched out with a 2-iron on a par 5 and stuck it to about 5 feet and made the eagle putt. That was pretty sick.
Number 1 at my home course, I holed out from 148 yards for my first eagle.
I won last year on hole 4 at Coastal Georgia.
This upcoming Thursday, our men's and women's tennis teams will be taking on Georgetown at 1 p.m.
Then Friday, our softball team will travel to have a doubleheader against Campbellsville University.
The baseball team will travel to take on Lindsey Wilson at 3 p.m.
Then Saturday, our men and women's track and field team will travel down to Daytona Beach to compete in the Embry-Riddle Invitational.
The softball team will hit the road to take on Campbellsville on Saturday at 10 a.m.
Then our baseball team will complete the series against Lindsey Wilson with the doubleheader starting at 12.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Inside the Pride. Please be sure to hit the like button and to subscribe to our channel to stay up to pace with all FHU athletics. Go Lions!